One oracle card for the month of April, monthly reading. How can you create more balance in all aspects of your life? How can you create more balance in all aspects of your life? So today we're going to do a monthly reading for the month of April. It's a collective energy, so for all zodiacs. And the first oracle card I pulled was, how can you create more balance in all aspects of your life? For me, probably drinking more water, less dilly-dallying on social media, stuff like that. So that's our oracle card for the day. How can you create more balance in all aspects of your life? Now I'm going to pull 3 Osho cards for what we need to know, what we need to grow, and what we need to let go for the month of April. Collective energy. What we need to know, what we need to grow, and what we need to let go. What we need to know, what we need to grow, what we need to let go. So what we need to know was Rainbow 3 guidance. What we need to grow is number 11, breakthrough. And what we need to let go is number 4 of clouds, postponement. So what we need to know, guidance. She's pulling away from probably, it looks like limiting beliefs, freeing herself into, what the guidance is telling her. So inner guidance, intuition, what we need to grow, breakthrough, breaking free of self-limiting beliefs. That's probably why that came up in my head for guidance. And then what we need to let go, postponement. So I've read this one a couple of times, but I'll look up the meanings in the book so that we can see what Osho says. But remember, your interpretation of the cards means more than what I say or what the book says. So make sure to take that into account, like the numerology 3, 11, 4, and the imagery and stuff like that. So for Rainbow 3 guidance. Okay, guidance. The truth of your own deepest being is trying to show you where to go right now. When this card appears, it means that you can trust your inner guidance you are being given. It speaks in whispers, and sometimes we can hesitate and not know if we have understood rightly, but the indications are clear. In following the inner guidance, you will feel more whole, more integrated, as if you are moving outwards from the very center of your being, like in the image. If you go with it, this beam of light will carry you exactly where you need to go. If you have to look for guidance, it's because you're not knowing that your inner guidance is hidden inside of you already. You have to find the inner guidance and be appreciative of the guidance you find outside of yourself. Your life will become so radiant with good and bliss, and pretty much just, you have to call your inner Buddha, basically, your higher self, and listen to that voice. And then breakthrough breakthrough. This is for monthly, by the way, April. Let's see, I can't find it. Sorry. I know I've looked it up before. I think it's Major Arcana, probably. Yeah, this one's a Major Arcana card. Breakthrough 24. Sorry. If you are now feeling enough is enough, allow yourself to take the risk of shattering old patterns and limitations that have kept your energy from flowing. In doing so, you will be amazed at the vitality and empowerment this breakthrough can bring your life. To transform breakdowns into breakthroughs, breakthroughs is the whole function of a master. He is. You need. I keep skipping words and then it's not making sense. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make it shorter. But if you believe that you have small capacity, then you'll get cramped up. So break free of that. Stop limiting yourself. So this is what we need to grow for the month of April, all of us. What we need to know is that our guidance, our inner guidance, is available to us and that we should listen to it. What we need to grow is stop limiting ourselves, break free of it. If you're sticking to the house, you can walk outside. You can sit by a tree and let it heal you. You can do all of these things. And then what we need to let go is postponement. Postponement, and that's in the clouds. It's a suit of clouds. 124. Postponement is kind of like the self-limiting beliefs again. Tomorrow never comes, they say, but no matter how often it is said, it seems most of us tend to forget the truth of it. So, I mean, enjoy the now as much as we can. I know people keep saying this, enjoy the time with your family and your loved ones. But some of us are alone, and so we are stuck looking for tomorrow, waiting to when we can leave and stuff like that. But there's nothing more miraculous than the now. The relief and expansiveness you will feel once you put aside all the dithering thoughts that are preventing you from acting now will make you wonder why you ever waited so long. So you're postponing things till tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day, because you just don't feel good today. But what would feel better than accomplishing that right now? So what we need to let go is postponing this and that, and postponing this, that. Some things actually do need to be postponed right now, obviously, because of the coronavirus. But, I mean, as far as stuff that makes you happy, like, starting that new venture, starting that new business or whatever, stop postponing. Go ahead and act now, because nothing will feel better at the end of the day than succeeding or even starting something new. So what we need to grow is that our inner guidance is available to us, or what we need to know is our inner guidance is available to us. What we need to grow is breaking through all of our self-limiting beliefs, and what we need to let go is postponement. Just act now. So that's that for the Osho deck for the month of April for our collective energy. The Master. Master your mind. Don't become a slave to your mind, because the mind makes a great tool but a terrible master. Playfulness popped out. Just play. That's all life is at the end of the day, just play. Now I'll start with the Rider-Waite deck for your main spread. The star spread. I don't know if that's what it's called, but it's what I call it. For the month of April, collective energies. So now our hidden obstacle, strengths and structures and supports, weaknesses and fears, and then the solution. So right now, Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. That's for now. The hidden truth or obstacle in reverse, High Priestess. So not really listening to our intuitions maybe. Let's see. Ooh, how did I pull that? Yeah, it was right side up. And then Judgment for our strengths for this month. All of this is for April. Strengths and structures and supports. And then our weaknesses. Weaknesses, Six of Pentacles in reverse. So something to do with money. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe unhealthy spending habits. And then the solution, Ten of Swords. So Ten of Swords is like giving up. Not giving up, but basically reaching the end of a very painful transition. And that was in reverse. So lots of reversed cards, which I don't know the reverses as much as I know the right side's up. So I'm going to look these up too. But so for our current situation for April, Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords, that's what it looks like right side up. So for the month of April, Seven of Swords, dishonesty, untrustworthiness. So that might be present. It was in reverse. So that might be present for you sometime this month. So maybe protect yourself or hold yourself accountable in as many situations as possible. Try to use your intuition, High Priestess. That was the hidden truth, the hidden obstacle, or whatever. It was in reverse. So when dealing with dishonest people, try to plug into your inner Buddha and get your intuition going, because you need answers, right? So let's see. Yeah, impetuous people, overly cautious. Yeah, we're all dealing with a lot of that right now, especially as we're getting into the thick of everything. But let's get the High Priestess in reverse. Oh yeah, your unrealized potential is yet to be discovered. Our secret authentic selves are locked away in the basement. Perhaps we hesitate to look too deeply into ourselves, or maybe we're hiding our true self because we fear being judged or the disapproval. So we gotta watch that. just let it go. Let it be free. Be playful, like the Osho deck said. And then as far as our strengths, the judgment card was right side up. So that's very good. Judgment is like, we're being just in our actions and how we treat others. Having integrity and just overall keeping ourselves in check. So that's a big strength, and that will help us with the Seven of Swords in reverse in the current situation. And it will also help us hopefully realize our true potential with the High Priestess. So, yeah, awakening, self-realization, choices, assessment, and rebirth. So that's for Judgment, the Judgment card. And then Six of Pentacles was our fear in reverse. It was in reverse. So that was our fears and weaknesses. And then, so for the Six of Pentacles, you see how he's kind of sowing seeds for growth. So, six, let's see, try to use your numerology too, because when you're interpreting these, they're more important than what I say or what the book says. But since it's in reverse, it shows unfair financial dealings, unreliable colleagues, or unpaid debts, investments not materializing as we'd hoped. So we're all afraid of relying on someone else for financial support, or especially the government, because that is just unreliable. And we're afraid of others or ourselves taking advantage of goodwill. Just make sure you don't get involved in any questionable money endeavors. And then for the solution was the Ten of Swords in reverse. So probably releasing and letting go of whatever outcomes come, because nothing's more, as I said earlier, nothing's more miraculous than what we have now. And clinging to what could be or what was just isn't going to bring anything good right now. Ten of Swords in reverse suggests that we're unwilling to take steps that will move us into a better place. Perhaps we're deceiving our... Okay. So... dishonesty, unreliable situations going on right now. We need to tap into our inner intuition, because that was even in the Osho spread earlier. Use our best judgment and how we are able to awaken ourselves, hear the horn, so that we can deal with all of these financial problems that everybody's probably dealing with right now, and kind of take the steps to get ourselves into a better place, because we're deceiving ourselves. Stop stalling, like the postponement card in the Osho deck. We're all stalling ourselves. So, and then, yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Basically, just don't be so cautious, so much paranoid or cautious, or, because that's the reverse Seven of Swords too. So just try to trust. Just free yourself and trust. Okay, and then I'm gonna do personalized readings. Pick a card. So try to focus on a card number 1, 2, or 3, and that will be your personalized guidance for the month of April. So pick a card 1, 2, or 3, and that will be your personalized guidance for the month of April. So card 1, 2, 3 for personalized guidance. Card number 1, 3 of Wands. Contemplating some kind of new endeavor, new adventure. So let's see. Let me see. 3 of Wands. Hold on, Wands. And it was right side up, so that's good. So, developing goals, involvement in a creative project, taking action, choices. This card shows you taking action to accomplish something you feel passionately about, a creative project, a business, or an adventure. You may have to make choices between two options or bring two factors. Oh, this is the Two of Wands. Sorry. Creativity, skill, self-expression, growth, competence, manifestation. I must have read the Two of Wands for a reason. So you get 2 cards. Now is the time to show the world what you can do. You've worked hard to develop your talents and your confidence and abilities. You feel passionately about what you want to do, and believe you can inspire others. Express yourself. You've developed a project, business, a creative endeavor, and now you're ready to share it with others. By devoting yourself fully to your goal, you can succeed. Do what is necessary to bring your dreams to fruition. So for money, this could mean an increase in financial support coming to you, or you have to spend money to make money. In a reading about work, it suggests an exciting time for your efforts to start to bear fruit. If it's a reading about love, it indicates either like commitment or a marriage or an engagement. Your partner might express passionate feelings. So celebrate that now, since we have time. And then for guidance, that's it for guidance number 1. And then for guidance number 2, we have, the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, unknown change, or, I'm really blanking out on words right now. Unknown outcomes. Some would say luck. Stuff like that. So let's take a look. The end of an old cycle too. That's another one. So Wheel of Fortune is change, destiny, unexpected turn of events, good luck. Consciously or unconsciously, you've put something in motion that you now have little or no control over the outcome. New phases in your life are beginning, and an important decision must be made on, or an upcoming circumstance will change your life. A favorable outcomes favor you. Circumstances are changing for the better, even if you aren't totally aware of it, or things might seem a little bit bumpy right now for all of us, probably. So, expect good changes to come, though, through all of this. Don't resist these changes. It will promote growth and bring a valuable learning experience for you. But this can be a good luck card. And then for guidance number 3, King of Cups. Supportive, loving, compassionate, protective. So King of Cups, benevolence, culture, creativity, emotional warmth, protection. Good Lord. King of Cups may signify an actual person when he does. He's a generally mature man who's cultured and knowledgeable in the arts and very nurturing. Represents emotions and creative talent. So you guys might be feeling a lot of creative energy, or have some kind of very emotionally loving or emotionally warm person around you with some masculine energy. He can be rather indulgent or controlling, but his friends can count on his support for protection. Isn't that all of us, though? Might be easily hurt, but in a reading about money, you can receive money through creative venture or suggest your emotions are influencing a financial matter. If a reading's about your job, the king can describe a creative occupation. However, he can indicate that you're longing for something better. Perhaps you've grown complacent. In a question about love, this card represents deeply emotional, committed, romantic relationship and suggests jealousy and possessiveness. However, or a need for someone to be more trusting and open, which is, you know, a good suggestion for everybody all around, especially right now. So that's your personalized guidance for the month of April. I hope that helped somebody, even just one person. And see you guys soon. Thank you.